Hi there, welcome back. I have a little bit of an order for you I wanted to share, and I apologize, my voice is sounding kind of rough this morning. I don't know, not feeling the best, and I kind of stopped up, so sorry if I sound weird. So I have an order from Myers Pen Co. I have several pens from them. You guys have seen them. I've unboxed them all here. I did a collaboration with Alan and made my own pen, and I love that pen so much. But I have a new order, and I just wanted to share it with you. So I'll just kind of go through everything real quick, and I'll show you the new pen that I got and tell you about everything else. So we'll start, let me just kind of move everything off of here. And so you get a sticker and a business card in every order. And then Alan just wrote a little note on the sticky. I usually put this stuff in my planner, so I'm going to hang on to that together. And then he sent me a t-shirt. They actually have these, and they're really nice. Mine has cat hair on it, so please excuse how it looks, but it has, the front has the smaller logo, and then the back has their larger, let me see if I can get it all in, yeah. So their larger logo with the pen and the nib, and their inspiration, their little doggos. So I love that. I'm so excited to have one of their shirts. Alright, let's see. So this is a blank of my collaboration, Celestial Dreams. I asked Alan if I could get one of these blanks. I don't know if I'll have it turned. I kind of thought about it, having another pen maker turn a pen for me, because I love this blank so much and it means so much to me. There are a couple other pen makers that I really enjoy their pens, and I thought about it, but then I also kind of want it for like memory purposes, because it's, you know, the first thing that I really created with a pen manufacturer, and I'm so excited to have it. But I love this blank, and I'll show you what you can turn it into. I don't know that there are any more. Alan may be willing to pour more. I'm not sure. If this is something you're looking for, you might reach out to him on Instagram or on Facebook. But this is my pen that was turned out of a blank made. And this is the same, so this is off the first run. These were all poured at the same time. So no telling what's underneath when they drill this down, but you can see the colors and kind of where their placement is. So this is my pen. It is just gorgeous. I absolutely adore this pen. So, but that is what could be made out of the Celestial Dream blank. If it's something you're interested in, like I said, go talk to Alan. But I asked for this, and he was so kind to send it to me. I don't know. I just can't decide on what I want to do with it. But for now, it's going to go on my shelf as a memory of my first, you know, my first collab with a pen maker. So exciting. I adore this. You guys should realize that I do kind of have a type of pen. I have a colorway that I tend to go for, and when I see blanks that are in that colorway, I always try to snatch them up. So next up are these, and this was something that I asked for, this, which is actually part of my pen blank. So sneak peek for what is to come. But I asked for these because I was inspired by Wendy Sue from Fountain Pen News. She makes these things called swinks, and she doesn't sell them. She just, gives them away to her friends and things like that. And she makes them out of extra parts from pen blanks. So I asked Alan if I could have these so I could use these for ink swatching, and he sent them to me. But he also mentioned that he has a product that's very similar to that, and these are so neat. I would have never thought. So, like I said, my inspiration is from Wendy Sue. These are something that he makes on his own, and he calls them Swatchers. See if you can get a good. But it's got like a little handle. Oh, there we go. So it's got a little handle here you hold, and then you can just swatch your ink. And so he sent me several of them. This one is super cool. It has a coffee bean inside of it. I don't know if you can see, maybe like that. That it's not doing a great job at focusing. I think you can kind of see it that way. It's harder to see. It's there. You can kind of see it there. It's really it's very noticeable in person. It's just harder to get a good shot. But look at the pour on that. It is so pretty from the blank. But he makes these out of the resin that he uses for pen blanks. So this is just a solid black, but it has their logo in it. Oh, that was so cool. And then this pink one. They're so pretty. So I'm excited to give these a shot and try to do some swatching with them. We'll have a video upcoming of how those work and my thoughts. But yeah, so I'll still probably use these. I was so grateful that he sent them to me. I love this blank. I love it. So yeah, he was like, well, these are kind of small, but this one probably is maybe a little too small, but this one I think will work fine because you can get a hold of it and just swatch your ink that way. So yeah, I was so grateful for those. All right, let's get into this pen because, man, I'm telling you, this pen is so cool. So I saw the blanks on their Facebook page. They do a drop, usually once a week or maybe twice a week, depending on. But his sons do drops where they'll sell blanks. So they'll post a whole bunch of blanks that they poured throughout the week, and then they'll list them for sale. And then you can either have them sent to you, so you would get something like, this. And you can have it, sent to one of your favorite pen makers. Or you can have Alan turn it, and they'll give you a credit on the pen that you have turned by Alan. I think it's like a $10 credit. So the blanks are usually like $13 to $15. Some of the smaller ones are cheaper because sometimes they have like the half size of a blank when they do like the short pours. So those blanks I think are like $10 or something like that. But these are usually, like I said, $13.50 to $15. And then you'll get a credit on your pen if you have Alan turn it. He'll give you like a $10 credit off of your pen that you have made with him. So I bought this from Tristan, one of his sons, and then I just told him to give it to Alan because I wanted it turned into a pen from him. And so this is a Mia Petite. All the other pens that I have from them are alpha. They're alpha or an alpha adjustment. What would I call it? They're alphas, or they are a modified alpha. Because I have an alpha. I have an alpha Petite, and I have, and an alpha S, which is what my pen is. So this one is a Mia Petite. And oh my gosh, this blank is so pretty. The one that I had initially tried to get had more pink in it, and that was the one that I really wanted, but I was okay with this one because I really wanted one of these blanks. They are so pretty. So I put my flex nib on it. I just bought this without a nib. I have at this point so many nibs, but see, yeah, it's got the pink and blue, you know, because that's my colors. It looks a little different with the cap on because you can see the color behind it, so that's why I wanted to show you. So you can see that that's pink here and the blue up here, and then the blue with the pink down. I love how this pen looks. It is stunning. So yeah, I went ahead and put the flex nib on it that he sent me when he sent me my pen, my Celestial Dream pen. He sent it with the flex nib, and I've never owned a flex nib before, so I went ahead and put it back in this because I use a different nib in my pen, or at least I did this month. I swapped my nibs out, so you know, but I love this. It is so pretty and so sparkly. Yeah, this is a great blank. So much fun. All of the huge glitter. Oh, I was trying to see if you could see like the... So pretty. I love this. I love this blank so much, and the pen turned out really nice. So I'm going to show you this pen up against my others. So what's different with the Mia Petite is it's postable, I believe. Yep. So I don't post my pens. I just never really have, but it posts really well. It's definitely a good snug fit. But let me pull out my other Myers pens and I'll show you compared to them, and then I'll show you this compared to some other brands. But let's see. I really enjoy their pens so much that I actually have 2 inked up this month for June. So first I have the regular Alpha, and it is the tallest pen. Let me grab my little... see them. This will probably make it a little easier. Okay, so let's back out a little bit. Alright, so we have the Alpha, and then the Alpha S, which is my pen, and it's just slightly shorter, just a little bit. Then we have the Alpha Petite, and it's even slightly shorter. So these two were in his line. This one was something that he and I came up with. So it just kind of fits right in between those two. And then this is the Mia Petite, and it is a little bit taller than mine. It's more in line, or it's a little bit taller than the Alpha Petite. It's more in line with mine, but the thing is that it tapers down here, so you can post it. That these don't. None of these are postable. So very nice. Just trying to zoom in a little bit. Very nice little shot of all of my Myers pens. I love their pens. They're very well made. And Alan is very kind. You can talk to him about what you're looking at. If you don't understand, you know, a size of his pens, ask him. He'll explain it to you. If you have, you know, a custom that you're thinking about, ask them. They do make custom blanks. They've done it for several people. So Oh, I love this pen. But, you know, you can kind of see that I have a color. While green is my favorite color, which this pen is, I don't know. This is one of my, oh, I love it. It has my Monarch nib in it right now. I love that nib. But this pen is, the blank is stunning. And so this blank was poured by Christopher, his other son. But yeah, so these are my Myers pens. So let me put these away and I'll show you what my newest pen with the Mia Petite, how it compares with some other well-known sizes. An Esterbrook ST. Oop, I bumped my page. I have my Twisby Eco and a Leonardo. What else? I don't have, like, I have a Lamy, somewhat, oh, I think it's put up, because I don't use Lamys, except for my Lamy 2000. Here, let's look at a Sailor, because this is a Pro Gear Slim, so it's considerably smaller. So, it's definitely more in line with the size of the Esterbrook ST. The Esterbrook is just slightly taller. Very minimal. So it's about the same size as it, and then just a little bit bigger than all of the other pens. So I love this pen. So this is my lovely, beautiful new pen from Myers Pen Co. It is the Mia Petite. Now, I don't know if he polishes inside. I didn't ask him. So if you're wondering why this, if you're, you know, not familiar with maker pens too much, why the finial, you can kind of see it up here, are super clear and shiny. Well, if you're curious as to why it's like that, and then this looks more like matte or milky. It's on the inside. The outside is really shiny. But it's because the inside is not polished. Some companies do that, some will not. And I didn't ask him, so I don't know if he does internal polishing or not. I've heard it's kind of a tedious process, and not a lot of companies do it. So if you're just wondering, I just wanted to clarify why the pen looks different from like here down versus up. It's just when they drill out the inside. See, when they drill the outside, they polish it, so it's all shiny, like most pens. But yeah, but transparent pens, you have to polish the inside too. So that's just an additional step that I know some pen makers, I've been told by them that it's not something that they are even willing to do, which is fine. I mean, I think it's a beautiful pen as is. If I had wanted it internally polished, I would have asked him if he did that. I did not ask. So that is just clarification I wanted to give for anyone who is maybe not familiar with the process of maker pens. So like how the Leonardo is completely transparent. When they make these pens, they have to polish the inside too. So I guess you can see that, how you can see the nib inside of it, like that. Alright, so that is my order from Myers Pen Co. You should definitely check them out. And if you're looking for something custom, reach out to them. Like I said, they do actually have a listing on their website for a custom pour. So if you're looking for, you know, some certain colors in a pen, check them out, because they do excellent work with the pours. And then, you know, you can buy the blanks and have somebody turn them if you have a favorite pen maker, or give them a shot. Their pens are excellent quality and quick turnaround. Though I would like to note that their pens are affordable. I think their base starts at $170 for a pen, depending on the pen blank, and then the add-ons. I know they do like custom finials for both sides. There's an extra charge for that, and an extra charge for an upgraded nib, like the flex nib. But yeah, you can pretty much customize. They do clips. They do a little bit of everything. So go check them out. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my pen. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.